Love is the key. Love is the key that set you free. You gotta break away from hate. You gotta set yourself free. You know, love energy is healing energy. You see, love energy take you away from the cemetery. You gotta free your mind. God is love. God is peace. God is unity. So embrace love. You know, as I say, we're living in a society that is destructive. Society today, they do not see human beings. They see the brains. They try to control our brain. Yes, I am. They try to control us. So guess what? Do something productive and constructive to improve your own well-being as a human being. What are you being in your current life? You see what I'm saying? So never be afraid. You got to live your life and enjoy life and live life to the fullest. Love energy is healing energy. Love energy take you away from the cemetery. That's why we got a society that is corruptive and abusive. This society try to use us and abuse us. Hate is abusive. Free yourself in love. Hold the eye meditation. Blessed eye. Jah. El Selassie I. See, right now I'm a beginner. I just started playing this musical instrument, a guitar. I'm loving it though. But practice make perfect, right? Yeah. If anybody got some advice to give to me to better myself in the art of music, I am open, okay? And remember, spread love. Do not be afraid. We warriors and we lovers. You see what I'm saying? Love is the key, my friend. Yeah, you know, just another day trying to improve myself, you know. If anybody got some tip for me, I'm open, okay? Blessed I, Jah, Haile Selassie I, the conquering lion. Africa shall rise, you know. Love, 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 love. Africa, Africa, wake up, you know. It's time to unite, Africa. We got everything that we need. Africa, we got everything that we need. So basically what we got to do, we got to learn unity. All our great leaders came, the freedom fighters, right? Some of them, Thomas Sankara, Nkrumah, Haile Selassie, many more great leaders, freedom fighters who died for our right. And the same solution that they gave to us, it is unity. Unity is the key. Unity set you free. Africa, what are we waiting for, Africa? Everywhere we as Africans go, look how they treat us. I'm in America, and America, a lot of these people living here, the colonial system, they do not accept Africans. So why should they live in Africa and enjoy the resources of Africa, while we, when we travel to foreign countries, we get treated like dirt, like nothing? You see what I'm saying? We as people, we need to come together and have an understanding, say, enough is enough. Even if we ain't going to go to war, it's time for we to start accepting each other, you know. Depend on our own. Find our own solution. No more aid of foreign countries. Leave the foreign aid. Because when you depend on somebody to feed you, then they going to dictate on how you live. We as African people, we need to be considerate and more compassionate towards each other. You see what I'm saying? I got to live my life. I isolate myself from the society because as an African living in America, Jamaican born, but I truly identify myself as an African. Yes, I know who I am. I am an African. So what I say, it's not about the money. It's about the love. We need to start understanding each other. If we can't understand each other, if we can't love each other, Africa, nobody going to love us. You see what I'm saying? Stop looking for the love of the enemy, because that take away value from us as a people. Yes? When we see brothers and sisters standing up for our cause, our rightful cause, sacrifice themselves for the love of their people, that we can be respected and treated with equality. We should not let them fight alone. We got to stand by them, support them, raise their moral. If we ain't going to fight, at least lend our power and our energy to our own people who stand for the right cause. It's time for we as African people to stop slandering each other. Yes, word is power. And the moment we start using our power to doubt our own people, he is crazy, he is lazy. I do not like him, I do not like her. What do you think that do? We are destroying each other as a race of people. We as African people, yes, we do have a responsibility. Right now, we are eating off the plate of the oppressors. They're treating us like dogs. We need to seek and search and gain wisdom and intelligence. All these foreign countries, they depend on Africa to build their system. A system that when Africans leave their country and come to enjoy the goodness of the country, they deprive African people. So why should a man have his home and ask another man to help run his home? Africa is our nation. Call a nation your home. How can a man come into your own house and tell you how to run your house? A man got to be a man. And if we fall on the oppressor, under the oppressor, and they tell us how to live our life, Africa, come on. We need to rise. We need to open our eyes, okay? That's why God gave us a brain, our eyes, feelings, emotions, senses. Use them. Do not abuse it. We need to grow. We need to grow stronger in this time. I can't do it alone. You can't do it alone. Our brothers and sisters who are trying surely can't do it alone. United we stand. Divided we fall. We're going to be conquered if we stay divided. If every African countries could unite and come together as one, support each other with the raw material, turn our disadvantage into our advantage. Yes? Utilize what we got to make our life better. Because history show us ain't nobody gonna come and build our own. Ain't nobody gonna come to build our own. So we got to do it for ourselves. Even right now that I'm speaking, they got police watching me. They got agenda self-oppressors watching me. They use witchcraft, try to bind on my energy. I could feel it, but I don't give a damn. Because guess what? When you stand for something, even if you mean to die for right, you're right. You got to die for your right, ain't it? Africa, we have suffered too long. Too long. We have built countless nations, but look at our own nation. Why do we have to run to foreign countries to enjoy life when we got the material to build our own home, write our own self-esteem, build our consciousness of understanding? It say it take a village to raise a child, but we are abandoning our children. So how are we going to solve our problem? If the children is the generation, our future, why do we abuse our children? And then when the children become corrupted, there is nobody to stand for our right. We as a people, we got a mission. And our mission is to unite, love, and understand each other. When we do not understand each other, there is conflict among each other, sisters and brothers. We need to remember our ancestors who stand for our right, who die for our right. The main fact is, life is the greatest gift given to us by the Supreme Creator, the merciful. Life is precious. Without the gift of life, we couldn't even enjoy physical gift. Okay? So what are we waiting for? To embrace those who stand for us. Some people, they don't see sacrificing their lives for their own. But did you ever think our ancestors, they got their family too? They could be like, I don't want to suffer. I'm going to live my life tend to my family. But they put the right and the needs of their people first. Are we not considerate? Rise up. Wake up. You see, as African coming into this system, this is the colonial system, the belly of the beast. Some of us, yes, got corrupted into the system. Because when you live as an African and you are cultural, they're going to attack your culture. They're going to attack your tradition. They're going to try to push you down. You see what I'm saying? When you refuse to accept bribe from the colonial system, yes, yes, my brother. So again, my people, African people, yes, it is a beautiful and blessed day. Life is not all about money. We as African people, even when we didn't got money, we were always surviving. Look at the system today. If it was for African people, there would be no system, right? Remember Mansa Musa the Great, remember all Timbuktu and our ancient history. We can't forget where we coming from. African people, be proud of your skin color. You see your skin color, it is a badge of honor. Even when they tell you that black is ugly, think about it. Think to yourself for a minute. The daylight, the sun is hot. When it comes to nighttime, everybody want to sleep. Everybody love the night, right? Because the night is when everybody get a peaceful slumber. And the night is darkness, same like us. Right now, scientists spend billions and trillions of dollars, my African people, studying the universe. When you look at the universe, what do you see? Blackness. Every car that was designed got a black tire. Why is that? If black ain't capable, why every car that you see has a black tire? Even though the colonial rulers, they say they do not love blacks, it's just an envy. Because even the so-called plane, the wheel of the plane is black. Your morning start out in darkness. So appreciate yourself, my people. Look at a European man, a Chinese man, a Hispanic man, a Indian man. It don't matter, any race of people, even the animals, the birds of the air. When you look at the shadow that follow everyone, is a black shadow. And we are living as melanated beings. Dark matter is in the universe. What are we? Doesn't we matter? So you got to look at life sign. You see what I'm saying? In Kemet, it says know thyself as carbonated people, carbonated beings. When you start gaining understanding on who you are, brothers and sisters, you become more wisdomful. Without wisdom, a man become arrogant. Knowledge is the key. Intelligence is the key to set you free. So live life and love your life, my beautiful people. Because at the end of the day, I guarantee you, messages from the ancestors, the system is done. Respect Dr. Mumbi. Respect Brother Keston. Foster eBay. Dr. Umar Johnson. All those out there who fighting to elevate the consciousness of young black people and our elders. Respect. Much love. Blessings and protection. I make a lot of mistakes in my life, yes. I'm not saying I'm not guilty of mistakes, but my mistakes will never turn me from my African roots and my African tradition. You see? Because that is the key. Sometimes we as people, we come into the system and we make certain mistakes and we feel embarrassed and disgraced and feel like we are not accepted from where we're coming from. No, it's not so. As African people, we are intelligent, we are vast, African mind is intelligent. You see what I'm saying? So have no fear. Look around and see who we are. We are gods in a vessel. Yes? Be strong. Be confident. Gird yourself in discipline, principle, and self-respect, and you will gain honor. Open yourself to wisdom. Pay attention to your surrounding. Ignorance is like a chain. It chains us. Yes? I know some of us want to make changes in our life. See? Yes. But we are afraid. The Most High never gave us a spirit of fear, my people. Please do not be afraid. Fear is just for a moment. You feel the wind and the wind vanish. So is fear. It have to disappear. Keep love in your heart, in your thoughts. A wise man once told me, govern your mind, your thoughts. Your thought is as a river, crystal clear and pure. But if your thoughts become corrupted, your thoughts flow right back to the center of your heart. And once from your heart is corrupted, your thoughts gonna corrupt your heart. So you got to govern your thoughts. Yes? Be not afraid. Many of us have been deprived from equality when it comes to work, housing, schooling, education. But you see, when you have an understanding of where you're coming from, you got to say, I have not suffered all this time. My ancestors haven't sacrificed yourself for me to aid onto the system, to be an agenda, to be an agent for the system, to be destructive to my own people. After I suffer this much, do they think I, as an African, going to oppress my own people? No, I refuse. I rather taste death. Yes, I rather taste death than aid the oppressor. To the colonial system, I say keep your money, keep your cars, keep all your offer. I do not need it, because you know, I see you are suffering. You take the children of this soil, the children of the earth, and you abuse them, you disuse of them, you bring them into ignorance, you use them to build your own system, then you step on them, and then with the audacity to try to use us as African people. Keep your money, because I see a lot of y'all are suffering. Y'all got millions and billions of dollars, and even though they say we are poor, just by we have a smile on our face, I see a lot of them, they angry. They look at us with so much hate, envy. How can someone got so much money You could get up, you could fly anywhere in the world. You could enjoy life, but the more money they accumulate, is the more they become hateful. Ill-gotten gains take away the life of the owner. Rastafari, blessed I still got many things to learn. Yes, I'm a young African, got introduced to the king, the words of the king, living the street of America for many years with my brother. And I was losing my way. And when I found the message of the king, it pulled me back and apart. You see what I'm saying? But still I got many more ways to go. As Jimmy Cliff said, we got many rivers to cross. Just what me I say. So we just got to maintain, take one step at a time. My people, we cannot reach to 1,000 steps before we take the first step. So patience. The system want to pull us out in their field of war where they own. We have been patient for a long time. Now that the system is sinking like a ship, they try to get us to be ignorant. Why? Kill us, put us in prison, free labor. Get it? This system, I observe and I see. Young black men think it's cool to be gangster, picking up the guns, killing their own, doing the dirty works for the system. When the system got them in the pen, what do you want? What do you need? What would you do for your freedom? What's the cost of freedom? Can you imagine a man living in prison and hear that you're going to serve his entire life in prison? When they come to a man with an offer and say, you will not see daylight again, what are you willing to do for me to go free? So the system, the colonial system, they use the prisoners, release them into the street to antagonize people, put the people in fear, control chaos. When the people feel like the police cannot control it, you know what they do? Depend on the system more. So that's how the people stay dependent on a system. Most of the police, they are criminals. I see the action of the police. Sometimes I'll be walking home and these police, they speed out like criminals, trying to intimidate me, trying to stop me from speaking. They're trying to force me to accept a dirty and filthy character so they could judge me. So the system, they start the crime and then they come to solve it. That is fake honor. That is no honor. That is dishonor. I am a lover of justice, peace, and equality. This is a message to say, wake up and be proud of who you are. Love yourself. Love your nation. And do not let nobody buy you with bribe. It is okay to work for what you need. There is no shame for a man working for what he wants. Is not so? Is it not so? Never be afraid when you're standing for your right. Right now, if you think about it, we are living in the matrix, the Maya, a fake reality. They give us this technology to take our knowledge because they don't want us to know ourselves. But I tell you one thing, everybody on the face of the earth is like a book. Say you got 500 pages in your book. Oh, you know what? Even. I'm going with even numbers. Perfection. Say you got 600 pages in your book. If you live your life, when you wake up every day, that's a new page. That is a clean slate. is what you use your day for. It is written. What we do in our life, that's a new page. If you make mistake today, tomorrow, skip that page. It's a new day, a new slate. Balance. Life is balance. You see what I'm saying? So, if you do negative today, tomorrow try to balance your day with positivity. Negativity should not be here, and positivity is here. It even show in a car you got positive charge, negative charge. You see what I'm saying? But they gotta be balanced, right? Balance. So that's what they're trying to get us to do, live in a state of imbalance. You cannot feel joy. You cannot feel peace. Get up, look at the sunshine. Look at the trees, look at nature, look at the birds. Yeah? We need compass to find location of where we going. The birds, they don't use maps, they don't use compass. The fishes in the seas, they don't need compass. When storms come in, the birds don't need to watch news because they are in tune to nature. Nature is the truth. Yes? So why don't we live by the principle of nature in respecting nature? Black man, black woman, have you ever noticed? Same like how they cut down nature, so they try to cut us down. Tupac said the same thing. The more they try to kill us, the more we multiply. We never die. Different manifestation. Yeah. We come into this world to learn. This realm, earth realm, I do believe is to create gods. It's like a school. Our knowledge is vast. When we could let go of certain things of this world, worldly things, and leave it behind us, and live according to the principle of the universe and nature, we become closer to God. Break away from materialism. Break away from hate and jealousy. Those emotions that hold us down, we need to let go. Because it's just a test. They're going to try to pull on your emotion to get you to be envious of the rich. In Proverbs, it says, do not be envious of the rich. Yes? We got a richness that money cannot buy, spiritual richness. So we do not need to sell off for money. In the end, money is just paper. We need to give thanks to our Creator, who is greater. Life ain't all about money, my people. Live your life, be free, be confident. Raise your self-esteem. Because without esteem, you will be taken away in the current of the stream. You see, life is amazing. If you could go within yourself, take time away from society, isolate yourself from society, meditate, use your mind. When the system, this colonial system, see people, they don't see bodies, they see brain. So they're trying to use people, energy, and when they finish it, dispose of people. They don't care about people. So that's what you got to understand. Love is the key. When you live in love, they're going to persecute you. But if you die for love, you don't die. You are awakened. Okay? Never live in fear. You know how many times I as an African live in America and they send my own people to try to take my life. Yeah? You know how many times they try to intimidate me, use biker boys, gang members, running over the street, the police that they say to serve and protect. They just stand by and do nothing. People who thinking to come to America, if you are cultural, forget it. Think again. Make sure your mentality is strong if you are cultural, because America is of colonial rule. They want to depend on us as African people. But when we build their systems, they ain't considerate. You see? So we got to see value within ourselves. We don't need somebody to validate us, to feel accomplished. We have a mission. If anybody come to you, my African queens and kings, princes and princesses, and say, I give you money to take you away from a life of sorrow, say, keep it. Because you could sell out for money and tomorrow you die. Is it worth it? Say you sell out your own people for money, and a few months you get that money and you die. You can't bring the money, but you're going to bring that with you in your consciousness. You can bring faith with you. You can bring knowledge with you. Those are spiritual food. What is spirit food? Spirit food is knowledge. Same like how you feed your body. Or you feed your body with physical food. You get filled, but your spirit is in hunger. What do you give your spirit? Knowledge. Knowledge leads to wisdom and preservation of one's life. Yes? Sometimes you eat, you feel filled. What you think affecting the rich? They steal from people, deprive people, but they don't got no spiritual enlightenment. Because money, they make money becomes their God. Money got no weight. It is paper. You could burn a paper, you could tear it, it doesn't feel pain. But if you inflict damage on a human being or an animal, they're going to feel it. So they were inconsiderate, and now they are desperate for everybody to be like them. Be not like them. Because right now they are suffering. There is a creator. There is a hell for the wicked. Back then they told us there wasn't no hell. Why in these times now? If you got positive and you got negative, you got love, you got hate, you got life and you got death. Love, hate, life and death. They are living right now and it's like they are in torment. So if the physical body is in torment by what they done in the physical realm, so when they go to the spiritual realm, the afterlife, what you think they're going to feel? That is a trapped spirit. They are not free. Don't let them lie to you. There is a place for the wicked and there is a place for the righteous. We living in the 3D, death, destruction and damnation. 3D, death, destruction and damnation. You got 4D and 5D. Peace and bliss. Hate cannot go to those realms. So it is negative and positive. Low vibration, high vibration. Love vibration is this, high. Hate vibration, low. So which side you gonna choose? Yes. Say, money doesn't run my life. Make this an affirmation. Money does not run my life. I am loving. I am justice. I am equality. And if need to be, yes, I am a freedom fighter. Yes. And I support my brothers and sisters 100%. So no matter what you're going through, my people, you got a lot of sellouts. Yes. The system going to inject them. They're going to try to use them to try to put you in depression. Because love energy is healing energy, my brethren and sisters. Uplift your mind. Free yourself. Be at peace. Peace take you away from the beast. Yes? I am not afraid to stand for my right and die for my right. Even if sometime I live in fear, I will destroy my fear. My ancestors, I love y'all. My people, the system is in fear. The colonial system and their children, they are withering away like a dried up grass. Now they are on their arse. And now they are looking for a pass. Nobody fight against the supreme creator and be victorious against the one who give life. Fear not their nuclear bombs, my people. Bob Marley said, we don't fear the atomic energy. Why should we? When we are pure, potent energy, vibrating at a high frequency. Yeah? Fear them not. The days of their destruction is coming. And when I say their destruction, get me not wrong. I am not racist. Black people cannot be racist. Do not be ignorant. You got to have an organization. They are organized to hate and destroy us. See, when I say the time is coming, their colonial system is done for. And whoever is with their colonial system will plunder with their colonial system. They got no power. Fear them not. A wise man once told me, when the Most High ready, it is going to be. And no man, no weapon, no AI alive can stop that. No government. With power come great responsibilities to all the leaders of the world. Y'all have been warned. Y'all should be vigilant in clothing the naked, feeding the hungry, educating the illiterate, and making life better. Yes, that's my brother. And my brethren, and my sistrens. They come to greet I. See that I am doing an amazing work. Is it amazing? I don't know. You got to decide. I cannot say what I'm doing is amazing. The most I give honor unto man. I cannot give honor unto myself. It's by my actions. You see what I'm saying? Many people say when we first came to America and living in the street, somebody came and told us, y'all are in the lion's den. They sent some of our own people to give us a message. When you're in the lion den, you got to accept the ways of Babylon, or your life going to be hard. They tell me that you are too close with your brother. Y'all need to separate. And when we refuse to, it takes countless years and years before we could even get a job. And now we finally get a job working. A police stop us and say, where do y'all work? They want to know where we work. Why? Shouldn't the police be considering what crime is going on in the street? Why they would come down on a black man and ask him where does he work? Then when we look, they be stationed at our work. They got self-oppressors, agendas, and spy. Even where we live, they use some of our own people. Haitians, Jamaicans, it don't matter who they can get. They use some of our own people to fight against us. But at the end of the day, you got other loving, caring people who give us support and motivate us. Yes. And to those people who came to our support, I want to say we love y'all. We haven't give up. We still continue our fight, even though sometimes we backtrack. Yes, because when you're in a system where you do not have good counselors to motivate you as a young black man, and only thing you see is destruction and corruption, your eyes is like a camera. What you see, sometimes you absorb the energy of other people without even knowing. And if you do not know yourself, sometimes you lose yourself. So gaining knowledge and understanding, we figure out that most of these things is not us. It's what they are doing. They use witchcraft and try to manipulate and control your energy. Even with the military weapons they use to wage war against people, they create all kind of technology to try to mess with your frequency. And this is already known. So much test. So my people, we just got to be aware. Do not accept no aid from the system. Because when we accept aid from the system, that's when they try to destroy us. But guess what? No matter how much agenda come around and try to put fear into us, we will never bow. We will never give in. They torment us and we gonna torment them. Truth is the key. Brother Keston once say, respect to the brother, you know what slay the beast? Love. The more love we offer each other, the beast will self-explode. My fellow brothers and sisters from all over the continent and all over the world who do not give in to oppression and fight against your own people. Love your skin tone. If you come with a brown pigment, dark pigment, we are people of color, you don't need to bleach your skin to impress no one, my people. Young princes, princesses, kings and queens, I love y'all. Respect yourself, okay? I look into the city and they got so many bleaching cream products highlighted all over the city. If they truly hate us, and we are, as they say we are, why would they try to get us to bleach our skin? Do you not see? Black absorb sunlight. Even when I was in science class as a young youth, the science teacher said black absorb light, and it was in the science book. And I remember that until this very day. So even when the sun is shining, you know what? Black people, we are absorbing the sunlight. That's why they try to get us to live like them and say, fear the sun. Why would we fear the sun? Do Mother Nature, do any trees run from the sun? Do the animals run from the sun? I understand if the sun get too hot, yes, we could take shelter. But most likely we're going to absorb sun energy. And we become vacillated and dense. We become stronger. Yes? The sun shine and the plants absorb the sun energy, and the animals eat the sun energy from the plant. Yes, did you hear what I said? The animals, they eat the sun energy from the plant, and people in turn try to eat the animals for their energy. But why couldn't we depend on nature same as the animals? Back then in my life, I used to eat all kind of meat, goat, pork, chicken, beef. I let those all go. No more sugar. I only eat fish now. I'm letting go of white bread, white flour, all that. No more sugar. We got honey, almond milk, all these processed things, little by little. Throw it away. Remember what I say? It takes the first step to reach to 1,000 steps. You cannot reach to the 1,000 step without making the first step. Think about the concept and put it in structure. We need to build our foundation. In a foreign nation, we do not have a foundation. That's why we feel unbalanced and shaky, because we are not in our own home. So if we live in another man's house, When the man say go, we got no use for you. What we going to do? So that's why we need to implement and invent and create solution to better off our young men and women. Because if we do not, there is no solution. And if we don't have a solution, it's going to lead to pollution and confusion. Okay? Yes. And can I say, a lot of these church, religion, division, the governments, they use the church to bring out the agenda, to get the black nation weak, to weaken down the black man. Even if you say you believe in, I'm not saying every church is bad, but most of these churches that you see is for the government. When you think about the Bible, even Musa as Moses wasn't weak. Moses wasn't always locked up in building and congregation. When the time ready to move, say everything fall now. Where is the Moses? Are the people strong enough to move? As religion weaken down the people, that the people become dependent on a system. So what when the system stops supporting the people? Who's going to be the Moses? Is the congregation strong enough? Are the pastors strong enough to lead their flocks through thick and thin? Will they? Take a look at Rastafaris and the Rastafarians. They follow behind the emperor. But when you look, they trod hills and valleys. They are strong. Yes, they can lead a flock. Many of them. I know some of our brothers and sisters, through confusion, they become weakened down. But if a man is fighting for a long time, my people, sometimes even a warrior get tired. That's why some of our past heroes say, we bring the torch but we cannot do it alone. So if you are not in the field of a warrior, at least be the water to nutrify them again and be like, yo, y'all was doing a good job. I know it's hectic, it is rough. I know we living in the system. Be a voice unto them, because they whip the warrior, they break them. They use magic, Wicca magic spells to break our people. So we got to be considerate. We got to be considerate and try to motivate them and show them what they stand for again. Because what man is perfect cast the first stone. What man is perfect cast the first stone. So at the end of the day, you could be the water when the plants are drying up. You motivate them again. You nutrify them to grow in a strong tree that we could all eat. Because some of the job that they do, a lot of us as people are afraid to take it on. So if we are afraid to take on that responsibility, we need to nutrify our warriors even instead of bashing all of them. Yes, we're going to have agenda for the system. The system going to make some act as they are for the movements and then try to cripple the movements. But to those brothers and sisters that you see for countless of time put their life on the line, speak upright conversation, they change the mindset of a lot of their people. Do not just abandon them when they make mistakes, because if we abandon them, you know what you do? The other side going to come claim them. That's why they're waiting for ignorance. Because when we start to bash all of them that was trying, without seeing that they are getting tired, the system gonna come and say, oh, we have a place for you, come. We will show you love. And when they take them, and if you rejected by their own people, that's more number for the system. And once from the system get more numbers, some of our people are influential. When they go on the opposite side, that is destructive to us as people. So we gotta think before we say or do. Okay? Because the enemies got way to persuade us and utilize things to destroy us. And one of the biggest things, after they persecute you and you become tired, then they come with a strict mission, recruit you. Recruit to build a force for their system. The system could already collapse, my people. Yes. Will do. Yes. So my brothers and sisters know, I love y'all. Heart of love. Warriors, wake up. Jamaica, to the shatters and the gangsters, you have a lot of you strong, but you are going in the wrong direction. Yo, if you see somebody history on this system, yo, I utilize them, I utilize the warrior them. While the big man up in the colonial officer say yes, you know, use them dogs to destroy each other, while we manipulate a plan to destroy them, while we getting drunk and high, them are strategize to kill us, mistreat us and abuse us. Yo, me know where I feel. Sometimes the eye feel if we take the part of the weapon too. But there's an inner voice say, hold on. There is an inner voice where tell I say, hold on. Because that is the trap of the system. You see, once from you got great warrior abilities, because let me tell you, some of our ancestors was powerful warriors. And some of them got them blood. And that's why we're fearless. So if you know that's fearless, my people, look for the root of the problem. Stop kill each other. I'm going to tell you one thing. Just the black people, African people, put it into this concept. We are our body, but then try to make us look at each other as individual. One man for himself, but think about all of us like a body, a God body. Love the people, love the people, love the people. My African people, brothers and sisters, I do not want none of y'all to bleach your skin. Your beautiful melanated skin was blessed by the Supreme Creator. It's marvelous. Just look at your black skin and think about the universe. I said that before, right? These scientists spend trillions and trillions of dollars, my people, to study the blackness of the universe. But yet they try to get black people to hate themselves. Can you think about that, how detrimental that is to us? You are living as a black man and a black woman, but you feel like you hate yourself. But when you look at the night, when you look at the universe is beautiful. The universe birth all colors. You cannot see a star in the daytime, right? It's there. But because you see the light, the star doesn't show. But in darkness, when you look in the sky, you see beautiful stars. So blackness gave birth to light. Yeah? Know thyself, love your black skin. And as I say, every race of people got a black shadow, and we is the original people. We living as black people. So when somebody tell you that black is ugly, be like, so why everybody got a black shadow? Why your cars got black tire? Why you depend on the black tire on the car? I'm black, I'm proud, and I'm beautiful. And I will never bleach my black melanin skin. Why do Many Europeans, they go on the beach, they get sun, they get tan, and they say tan could give you skin cancer. When you go on in that machine to burn your skin, it gives them a little dark pigment like a burnish, but not black. But if it jeopardizes your health by bringing you closer to skin cancer, why you do it? Then you telling African people that the sun gonna give you cancer. Then you make a machine to try to make you look darker in pigment. Irony. You see the irony in that? They tell us that the sun gonna give us skin cancer. But when spring break come, look how many of those people run. Say they, I gotta get my tan. Think. You know how many times just by speaking they threaten my life? But my ancestors are with me. Couple seconds ago, lightning. They're getting frightening. Because guess what? We universal being. The universe aid us. Do not leave your discipline. Do not leave your principle. And some of these music that they're showing today is detrimental to us. They kill off the black leaders and give us musicians who are not going to speak the truth, but they're going to block the truth. They're going to tell you what the oppressor wants them to believe. They're going to tell you what the oppressor wants you to believe. Yes, let me rephrase it. They're going to tell you what the oppressor wants you as a black man and a black woman to believe. So do not. Together we are the universe on earth. We are God body, one body. We are like a body of ocean. We are like the body of the ocean. When black people united together, that's like the ocean. That is like the universe. See it in concept. The universe is together. That is dark matter. It is together. But now, universal beings come on earth in vessels. We need to unite to make a universe in the earth, in the womb of the earth. You see what I'm saying? So first they got to dissect us, put us all over the place and say, I'm Jamaican, so I'm better than Haitians. I'm Haitians, I'm better than Jamaicans. I'm Bahamian, I'm better than this. I'm from this, so I'm better than Africans. Hell no. We ain't better than each other. That is just a title to divide us. The oppressor use that to instigate. Oh, Jamaicans trending. Jamaicans the baddest. Jamaicans the fastest. Jamaicans the coolest. I'm a Jamaican. I love what my people do. Yes. Big up to Usain Bolt. But to conquer these oppressors, we gotta love what we do. Stop saying I'm better than the next house, because it's one kingdom. We are the kingdom, the temple of the Most High. A temple divided among itself shall fall. If we are the Most High temple, tell me, why are we fighting against each other? So when the Most High say, I come to manifest myself within my people, where should the Most High go? Because we are his temple, but we are fighting. So the Most High watching my people fighting. So should I dwell in a house that is divided against itself? No, no, no. My people got to learn unity. I'm not going to say it's easy. Being through slavery, you know what that did to us? Man, they make us the victim of their unjust actions. They victimize us. And they despise us because of envy. And yet, we still going to choose to nurture them? and not nurture each other? Young black men and black women, this is a psychology game. Sometimes you see your black brothers and sisters put up videos. When it is relevant, click. Even if you don't like, click. These people use numbers against us, or you think they're always one step. Some of them can see their people video and you know what they do? Oh, I don't need to listen, but click, like. If the video is irrelevant and make no sense and is detrimental to us as people, you could be like, put it away. But it is something uplifting and you see that it makes sense, rise your people, boost each other moral. You see what I'm saying? You got the power in your finger. Nobody gotta like this video. You get it? But when you see your other brothers and sisters out there trying to do positive, even if you don't like it, it's anything like support black community. Some of your brothers and sisters out there, that's a community. Support them. If only thing you could do is click, it's better to do something than not do anything at all. You don't want to live out of this life and know that you never did not even a single thing that is beneficent to your nation as a people. Gangsters, we ain't gangsters. The system is gangster. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. The system is gangster. They taught us. We are royalties. We came from a lineage of royalty and nobilities. We are nobles. That's why they try to keep our identity unknown. Because when you know yourself, you know that you are a true creator. We are gods. And when I say gods, even in the Bible it says ye are gods, but like men ye shall die. It's for us to know ourselves. Yes? And once from you start knowing yourself, you're going to elevate in spiritual consciousness. When you are elevated, you ain't too anxious no more. Stress, no. Anxiety, all those, no. Hate, jealousy, envy, iniquity, malice, that deprive you of life energy. Why you think they teach so much negativity in today's society? When you listen to the music, when you watch the movies, negative music and movies can impact you. You could learn. If your will is strong enough, you're not just looking to be entertained, you could learn. But what are you learning? And when you learn, what will you teach? Will you replicate what you hear in society and do what they want you to do? Or will you utilize what you will learn and turn it into an advantage and teach? There is always a message. It can be good or it could be bad. In Genesis, Bereshit, the beginning, it's the forbidden fruit. What do you think the forbidden fruit is? If you look at the history, you could sum it up. Read the Bible and read history. History is a judge. Study the Bible, study the history. See part of the dogmatic thing that they instill to put us in fear and get an understanding of yourself. The forbidden fruit is knowledge. Every man and woman on the face of the earth that came to free humanity with knowledge, they kill them. Why? Because when you gain knowledge, you free yourself from the society. And they do not want you to free yourself. Because once from you free yourself from this colonial system, they cannot use you. So that's what they after. They after your mind. What is the body without the mind? If you take away the mind, the body doesn't function. Do you understand? Fortify your mind. How do you fortify your mind? Knowledge. How do you build your mind? Strengthen your mind. Knowledge. That's why they give us foolishness. Hey, I ain't gonna deny it. Sometimes I get strayed away, but still, I'm gonna come back again and seek for knowledge. I'm a lover of knowledge. I crave for knowledge. I'm like a Black Panther, seeking for knowledge. And ain't nothing gonna stop me from gaining knowledge. Nothing. That's why they give us guns, drugs. They fight against marijuana. They give us cocaine. They give us liquor. They give us all this. But cigarettes, cancer. Yes, they're telling you that the sun gonna give you cancer. And the government ain't banning cigarette. They get people in so much stress that people depending on cigarette, even though people know that it's slowly taking away their health. But yet, you never hear that marijuana hurt no one. But they fight against the plant that gonna elevate your mind. Now they're using marijuana as a weapon. They're weaponizing marijuana to affect the minds of many people because they ain't considerate. They are illiterate, docile, dumb, and ignorant. And the perpetrator of humanity got to pay for all the atrocities that they have done to humanity, depriving life of joy, justice, and equality. After they deprive the poor, then they force themselves to try to steal your happiness. Why? If you got love within you, when you saw overflowing, what you think you're going to put out? Love. We are a vessel. And if you are of love, when you become filled with love, you got pores to release energy. What you think you're going to release? It's love. So, if you got love within you, you're going to release love. But if you got hate within you, you're going to release hate. It's reflection. Yeah? If you say I'm beautiful, if you say I'm handsome, if you say I'm intelligent, that is what is within you. You see in me what you see within yourself. If you see me as ugly, ignorant, whatever come to mind, that is a reflection of what you see for yourself. You could judge a man by his action. If a man's way is showing to be ignorant, then you could say, yes, the man is ignorant. You see what I'm saying? Be not afraid. You are not alone. Great kingdoms came, great kingdom fall. Even right now, their technology is trying to discover how our ancestors came with such inventions. How did they bring about all these magnificent structures? How did they gain so much knowledge that baffled even Western science? But remember, before the West was up in modern times, even now the West is still not civilized. Civilized do not go around taking lives. Civilized do not make bombs to destroy the very earth that you live on. Our ancestors were blessed with magnificent universal knowledge, and not even one of them ever think of making nuclear missiles to scorch the earth, because we know this is our mother Earth. We are earthly beings, and we understand we are not the only life on earth. You got small organisms, small life forms that the eye cannot even see that live here on earth. And we know, so we are not destructive to the earth. They say Africans use spear, Africans do this, Africans do that, because Africans are intelligent. Why would we destroy the earth with so much life? We are not a tyrant. They are terrorists to every nation on the face of the earth. They are terrorists. They come to force their ways, their Hellenistic nature upon us. You see, while they live as barbaric, then they try to get us to replace, to stand in their image, while they stand behind us for us to take the blame while they're doing all this. Black people never make no bombs to bomb another nation, killing people, killing babies in mother wombs and doing all these things. We never did that. But you know who did it? Some of these nations that build bombs didn't even want to build bombs. You know why they did it? They feel threatened by the colonial power. Because they be like, if we do not build these people could come and take control of our land, force their liberty upon us and our people. See, I understand this. Even with the LGBT, if they want to accept LGBT, that's them. They got their own choice. But to literally say people got their right, people can live how they want. Why didn't they stand up when Africans, freedom fighters, standing for their right? Couldn't they stand up and say the same thing? Ah, these people just looking for equality and justice. You see what I'm saying? But some of them come and telling us that, oh, if Africans want to be this, Africans can be that. They're defending the rights now of African people. Say, oh, they could be gay if they want. That don't make no sense. If most of our people are on the bottom, yes, when it comes to poverty, below the line of poverty, you got to say so many diseases already. So if they legalize homosexuality in Africa, who's going to be there? Science even proved it that homosexuality leads to HIV, STDs, all these infectious diseases. And if they deprive Africa of so much things and their own resources to help themselves, then they legalize gay sex, LGBT. Then what happened when disease are flooding the place? You remember back then in history, the bubonic plague, they call it the Black Death in Europe. Africans ain't got nothing to do with that. It's how they was living their life. Lack of hygiene. And when they get plagues, they want to call it the Black Death. Blessed be, one love. So yes, so after what they did, they want to blame it on black. They call it Black Death. But there was no hygiene in Europe at those times. They didn't stand up for a liberty that is a sanitized liberty. They look down on us. But see, everything that happened, they try to blame it on us as black people. Do you see? So that's why I say, when they're fighting for the rights of LGBT, for Africans to have the right to be gay, when all those African freedom fighters was fighting for black privilege, black rights, privilege, black rights, they call them terrorists. How can a man be terrorist in his own home? Tell me. You got a home. and visitors come in your home, and because you standing up for your home, they call you a terrorist. That is illiterate and docile. You have the right to defend your home, to defend your tradition, to defend your culture. If the Europeans want to be gay, it's their right. Okay? But you cannot come to Africa and tell Africa that, oh, y'all should accept LGBT. So many diseases, so many sicknesses. When you look at the health issues, they ain't coming to save us. You see? Nah, they ain't gonna save us. So why should we accept their liberty?
Look at the AMCA, the free stuff, medicine.
AMCA?
AMCA.
AMCA.
Yeah.
Respect. Even the AMCA organization, detrimental and destructive to us. My fellow brothers and sisters, greetings, greetings. Yes, it's always a good thing for brothers and sisters help out each other. Yes, life is beautiful. Won't we as African people want to see the rise in Africa again? All that we put out for other nations, building other nations, and then glory in our work, and then take the credit for our work. Look around. What if we was to put all that work in our own nation, and we stand strong together, band together as one? Push away complication, because complication are going to put us in confusion, and we as people, we're already in a too much confusion. That's why we as African people cannot understand each other. No matter where we go, it seems like a few of we as African people can truly understand each other. One thing we need to do, stop trusting at the puppet governments them, because the colonial system, they are going to train them and put them there to lead over us. Why you think there's always two parties? In America, Democratic and Republic. In Jamaica, PNP, JLP, two party, two systems. So you divide the people them. Once from the people them are divided, them are going to root for one side. The same thing like a football game, two sides rooting for each other. So the government system support one side, but then don't got the interest of the people. None of the people them, then just use the people them against each other, because the people them are the power. Notice even when the police them need people, the army, the government them have to send out, and then the system recruit the people them to join them. That shows that they will always be dependent on the people them. But first, they got to control our brain and make we think that we need them to get us into that dependency. So we as people need to wake up and rise up. Money, I work for my money, my brothers and sisters, but me never sell out for money. That is a vow. As an African man, I rather die than sell out to the colonizers them, sell out my own people to get money. Today, then give us some so-called black man that is boys today. Run around with guns, pants below waist, and then come around to destroy them woman, destroy them man, and all these things. But make a lot of them man, they pull up them pants and start study and become true educated youths. We stand for them people. Now you see the true agenda of the system. Them not gonna love it. Because guess what? You see when they look upon us and then see we take up their weapon and live the lifestyle where they want we live, them will be like, okay, yeah, them will fall in a place. Put the chips them in an order. And we're ready for what damn know them just fall. Damn know, they never know. You see what I say? So line them up and then lick them down. So just one step at a time, my people. Try to change. Me not there to bash. Me just there to send a message. Because me got ways where me need to change, so me not gonna lie. I'm not perfect in all my ways. I'm still looking to change many ways when me come in at this system and learn. Because as a Jamaican born youth, but I identify myself as an African. Same thing where Marcus said, yo, now I go away island for my continent. It's like when me coming at the certain things where I didn't know, it was forced upon I. Sometimes you don't even know. Because then witchcraft and all these things. Then try to puzzle you and torment your brain. But still, with the ancestors them and my creator, my loved ones, they still, I could get to lift my head above waters. So when me did I sink, me find the will and power to surface back. And just push me away, keep on going. Because the journey is not for the swift, but the one who can endure. You see what I say? Just call life like a training ground. We go through persecution and sometimes we say, yo, what is this? Why me I face this? Yes, me know say stressful. But the other year say no pain, no gain. Remember back then we not did have nothing. You see when they say we as a people I get strong through persecution every day them study with. Yo, we thought this should be destroying them. But somehow these people getting more durable, more stronger. What would destroy us, not even destroying them. You see what I say, the body start become resilient. Now then try to reverse the process, spoil us. Because remember their main agenda is to destroy us. So when we go through poverty and we become strong, and then say, damn, wait, our system about to fall. The banks them about to fall. And these people will enslave and become stronger and stronger. Before our system fall, we need to do something. So since we did deprive them, one thing what we need to do now, spoil them. Give them all these junk food. Give them all these fast food. Make them hype on themselves. Because we as Jamaican too, we got a thing where we love to hype. So through we love to hype them, I try to utilize that and I say, yo, destroy them, they love to hype. So this some of them a little thing, them will hype on each other. While them are hype on each other, then we are going to come in and then finally terminate them. My people, some of these people come in on the country and then we smile with them, but when you come over here, so you see it's not really so. Tourists tour for terror. When they tour, no says there is a risk. Tourists tour for terror. Behind it there is a risk. And what you look what they do to Bob Marley. They don't like to see we as people strong. So when they come and study us, these people study us. It's like a military tactics. Know the terrain, know them weak point, know them strong point. Know what antagonize them, know what break them, all these things. So sometimes when they come around us, they might watch us and see how we operate around each other. You see when we operate a way, like we quick to disrespect each other for them, and boom, and we put out our people flaws on the internet and I show say, yo, look on this man a madman. Them laugh. Because at the end of the day, they know so we make it easier for them. Why you think they have a secret society? We as a people, we should have our secrets. Wagwan Virgin, blessed I. We as a people, we should have been more secretive. You see whatever in our house, we should have keep it in. Even if some of our people have weakness, and everything you have to make the enemy know. Because when the enemy know your people weakness, then we come capture and recruit your people and use your people against you. So what you got to do, Yes. So my people, it's about time. You know, I ain't gonna lie, African people, y'all are very beautiful. In poverty, in richness, y'all are beautiful. Y'all got gift of creativity. Africans, y'all are creators. Y'all are blessed. And no matter what, no matter where y'all been, through the persecution, remember, we are getting stronger. Do not let they get us caught up in anger. Anger is just for a moment. We ain't got to fear death. You know why? They give us the term of debt. Yet they try to put us in debt. When we leave, this is just a vessel. When we leave this vessel, the spirit leave, we are awake. Call it a state of awake. Because if this is just a vessel, a carrier of the spirit, when you leave it, that means you awake. What did you learn in this realm? What are you bringing back with you? Either you gain enough knowledge to become closer to God, and when you become closer to God, you're closer to becoming the perfect God. This is a training ground. That's why you see all this deception. The same thing like with Yeshua in the Bible. If you're more biblical, I see myself as a biblical person and a spiritual person. I still look into the Bible. I'm not going to push away the Bible, because the Bible, it got discipline within it. Discipline is within the Bible. It talk about the character of discipline and principle. And without a discipline and principle to govern our life, at the end of the day, we're going to crumble. You see what I'm saying? Because all our great African leaders, the black kings and queens back then, they were organized and disciplined. That's how they bring a perfect structure and organization. You see what I'm saying? Brilliant minds. So what we got to do is just educate ourselves, motivate and elevate each other. Because no one can stop you. No one, absolutely no one. The same thing like Yeshua. Look at the principle. You could look at the principle of the Creator. The character. And when you think about Yeshua, his character, right? It's of discipline and principle. They say the devil came to tempt Yeshua. I give you the kingdom of the world. I give you anything that your heart desire. But he turned his back on the temptation of the devil, which bring him closer to God. He said, I am now one with my Father. So basically, when you look at the devil, this system is the devil. Those who are in high power, high houses, high places, when you gain certain knowledge, they come to you with offer. Let's work together. They want you to join their secret society. So now, when you reach to a state of enlightenment and these people come to seek you and you refuse them, they get mad. They send a lot of people to watch you, try to use witchcraft. Even some of our own people, they use voodoo, try to confuse us, try to send us to be crazy. Because yes, you're going to feel that energy, but don't let it control you. They can't destroy you. When you for the Most High, ain't no man could be against you. They could aggravate you, try to perplex you, but as long as you know yourself, they cannot get you to be with them. Even if you make mistake, one thing, do not sell out love. Do not give up on love. Do not turn your back on where you're coming from. We say fire. Fire burn the system with no apology. Because guess what? If the system is injustice, no equality, then we cannot stand for the system. You see what I'm saying? If we stand for a system that is of inequality and no justice, hate, envy, bloodshed, they look to pull iniquity out of people, to torment you. If you aid that system, join to them and bring out their works, then you on the side of the devil. So we got to reject the devil. You see what I'm saying? You got organization like the Nation of Islam. You got different organization. I say to brothers and sisters out there who are lost, organization like that I would see as acceptable. Instead of religion today, back then we went to a church called Share Joy. They try to offer us car. They want to buy us cars. They offer us things to say we were saved by Jesus. You see what I'm saying? We refuse the name to say Jesus. So a lot of them, they try to... If anybody want to say Jesus, I'm not going to tell you don't say what you want to say. But for me, it's not the name. It's love. Some say Allah. Some say Jesus. Some say Yeshua. But when I look, I see God, the Creator, as love. Because when I look at the world today and I see all the magnificent creation, hate could not bring such creation. So the Creator has to be love. So the closest name for me to the great Creator is love. Love, 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 love. And once from you live in love, they're going to be in distress. You see what I'm saying? I have no fear of iniquity. I have no fear of people who have low self-esteem. I have no fear of those who are lost and put money over life. Because living your life is essential when you live in love. Love guide the way. Love is delight. Delight in love. Delight not what is in your bank. The best investment you could make is investing in yourself. Cherish yourself. So for me, I say God is love. Do not follow the system, my African people. It's time for us to break away from the system. Be fearless. Remember our freedom fighters. Remember the bloodshed. Remember what they've been through. Let them be part of you. Do not let them depart from you. Because at the end of the day, they protect us. Yes, they never leave us. But if we leave them, how can we expect them to aid us? In the school system today is a teacher of Christopher Columbus, who was a pirate, a mercenary. Why we as black people should be learning about Christopher Columbus? But when it comes to our African, our true leaders, they do not want to teach us about the heroes. So my people, know thyself. In Kemet and the walls of Kemet, it says know thyself. When you know yourself, it is hard to be controlled and be used by the oppressors. I am rebellious against this system. I'm going to tell you, I have no love for a system that oppresses me and my people. Absolutely not. I do not look for aid from the system. When we were in the street of America, we refused. I'm telling you, we refused to accept aid from the system. First, they didn't care about us. But when we pray to our Creator, we call unto our ancestors, we seek and search for information, and we gain intel, upload from the divine Creator, the great Creator. You know what they do? They come, they try to give us aid from the system when now they see we surviving in the street, and a lot of people was in awe. Like, wow, the way y'all survive in America as black men, we never see nothing like this. People come from all around. Sometimes we ain't got money to get food. They try to deprive us. Everywhere we go to look job, the system send around people to block us. We see police pass, look at us like they don't like what we doing because we ain't following the way of their gangster, the path that they want us to walk. So when they see us walking in discipline and principle, even the police become aggressive and vexed. Be like, hey, we don't like that. They come and tell me and my brother, keep it down. We be like, keep it down? You ain't gonna stop us. We walk around in America. They hate information. Yeah. Every time you spreading the message, that's what they do. You don't hear no police siren now because they want to act innocent. That's how they try to get people in America. But a lot of these disturbance, the system, send them out. I'm telling you. So it's like we say we Africans bringing our bags on our head. When you see African, when you see the movement of a black man bringing his bag on his head and walking around his city, it stunned them like, hey, look where y'all at. Y'all living in America, but we don't care. A lot of them don't like it. They try to get us to depend on the government system for aid. Even police coming and telling us that, oh, you know, you could get aid from the system. We say no. We don't want no aid from the system. We don't want no shelter. We rather be out here. We can work and the system try to put obstacles in our way that we depend on the system. Forget it. If we gotta die in the street, we gotta die. Some loving brothers and sisters came to support us. Yeah, you got different people, different people from different race. Yeah, they come support us. We get help from some Hispanic people. Yeah, different people too. Yeah. So I gotta say respect to all the brothers and sisters who came to help us. But you got some who came against us. They didn't love to see what we're doing. I mean, they offer us money. They offer it with a curse. And sometimes you could literally feel it when you accept the money. But at the end of the day, our ancestors were always with us. You see what I'm saying? So we just keep on moving and praying, giving thanks, asking for guidance. And sometimes when it gets overwhelming and we couldn't take it no more, I'm telling you, spiritual people, y'all gonna know. Lightning flashes in the sky, heavy rain, the wind start blowing. A sunny day, you see rain start falling. The wind start blowing. The land start looking desolate. We calling on our ancestors, tear down their system, burn them down. They are wicked, them are antagonized to no people, our ancestors. We know to not die for you, alright, and these people are trying to pull us out. And we will never bow to this system, even if it costs our life. And we chant, my people, we chant. We chant and we chant. And hey, in the Bible it says a broken heart and a contrite spirit I will not turn away, and that is not lie. Sometimes when you reach in that state of emotion, that's how them get afraid, because when you call out your ancestors and your creator listen to you, they want us to feel prideful and feel like mad. When the colonial system say African man call out to him ancestors, them want to look at you like, oh, he's crazy. This man is crazy. Look at that. Some of them will come around, we didn't see you, and I look upon you, try to make you feel aware. Because guess what? If you live to please people, my people, when these people come around and send around agenda and you say, people just are come around and look upon you in a disgust and look like you're crazy. If you are weak, you are going to stop. And when you could connect with your ancestors, and your ancestors them will find out, say, yo, him not ready yet or she not ready. Because those people who lost themselves come and fight you down and you stop call upon them. So your ancestors them will just show you until you can't take it no more. You call out to the universe, cry blood, Mama Africa, cry blood upon our enemy them. And when we curse them, don't curse an individual, curse the colonial system. It's a system. So when you curse the colonial system and the children them and the self-oppressors them, we hear them, now you curse an organization, you're cursing the root. Because guess what? Them are just recruit. So if you just curse one and one ear, so now do nothing. Curse the root. If you cut a tree root, it done. So curse the root of the colonial system. Curse them offspring. Curse their children. Because guess what? Them are trying to utilize the mind of black consciousness. Because black people are powerful. We are powerful. Our mind create this and even civilize Europe all over the world. So them try to use our brain power to do what? Them use our brain power to try to make we curse each other. Yes, them not like information. Them don't like it. Burn them with no apology. Them not like information. Intimidation, we crush intimidation. I want to them. African people, even when you're surrounded, don't give up. You see what I said? How much of our people them kill? And our people them didn't fear. Yo, don't fear them. Curse them to death. Because we not truly died. So, then try to utilize our brain power when we curse each other and say, that boy they don't see, man. He is dunce, illiterate, ugly, in black key, me can't stand him. Those are thoughts. Remember what I told you? The thoughts of your mind go to your heart. And why you think there's trillions of pores over our body. Even your private part, you got pores. Those pores is releasing energy. So my people, every thought in your mind, when you have a thought against your own people, that is destructive to your own people. You see what I say? Now they got guns for hear them, they got bombs. But it show you how they afraid of black consciousness and black mind power. Because our mind is so powerful. When we have a thought, them know say we create reality. We create things around us, so they try to use us as a weapon to curse each other. Why you think someone we not go nowhere? If black, but guess what? And them TV get to stick on them screen. And as we see things in a feeding country and feeding people, we start saying, oh, they are good, they are great, we want to be like them. Guess what? We are feeding them energy. We are using our mind to empower them, while we are looking at each other and be like, show me cast on him. Nothing now come up that boy, nothing now come up that girl. Man, workless and all this. Them love it. Them love it. It's like the murderer stand up and look and say, watch ya. These people dumb. Look on these people. While we are trying to kill off these people are kill off each other. You know the colonizers them laugh at us. Because the colonizers them are make things to destroy us. Even a vaccine, all these medicine to kill we. And everything them a do to destroy we. Them a try to them poison our food. And then at the end of the day, them say, okay, we can utilize them as another weapon to destroy each other. These people are money hungry and so for fame and to get accepted by we, that then literally destroy each other. So my people, be wise. Use your brain power to empower your people. When you see a great thing from your people, use this and build them, fortify them, and just be observant, because not everybody will look like you or for you. So just analyze. And when you see a trying brother or sister or group or rise up and do good, help them out with your thoughts. If you cannot give money, if you cannot give nothing, you can give positive energy. Send energy to your brothers and sisters. You can be thousands and thousands and thousands of miles away, and you see something going on and you say, yo, you say my brother and sister over in that nation and do something good, and you just meditate and vision and send them empowerment. When you start understand the concept of the mind and start utilize the power and harness the mind power, you got power. We are creators. You see what I say? And that's why they might persecute us. They might try to bend our will to suit their needs. My people, may I tell you one thing, soon the banks them will fall down. The American dollar ain't no more value. No more value, soon it will fall down. So my people, think about selling out for money, killing your brothers and sisters for money. Just when you start killing your brothers and sisters for money, it come to a point now when the American dollar drop and the money that got no more value. You know what the heart ache when you look on it and say, did I just kill so much people for supper that don't got no value? You got all those debt. You got innocent blood on your shoulder for something that now go have no value. So people, you got to think. You got to think. Just the once one you start think and you have understanding of what is going on. And that's why them become fearful of you. Do not be like others. Hype and ego is one thing, killer of us as people. When we too egotistical, we quick to look down upon each other, things will be better. Me have job, me got a doctorate degree, bachelor's degree, master degree. So guess what? A master's, so me better than my people? No. And that then used to fool us. So what when uno up in a high office as doctors, lawyers and all these things uno better than no people? What when this system crash and uno people they go through persecution was the soldiers them were guide uno, because some of uno are the brains, and so those soldiers was going to protect uno when everything fall along. But uno discriminate, prejudice against uno own, follow them. And then when everybody got feed them, every nation got feed them man for back them and feed them warriors, we as people, because a little paper say, oh, me got masters and me got this and me qualify, you push away your own people, you push away your protection, and the system now come to save you, my people. Me I tell you that straight. You can believe in the system, but you see when wartime start, you got World War One, World War Two. You see them create nuclear missile. You see what happened in Ukraine. That is for them fight. Black people been fighting for them thing. So guess what? When we did a fight, our freedom fighters them did a fight and wipe out people called terrorists and boom. What do we have? Why are we intervene in another man's house? Ain't that their problem? Those Africans have them own house we clean up. Look at how much of we people them illiterate. Look around, some of we can barely have jobs. Look at the infrastructure them, even for health. Even down at Jamaica, look at some of the infrastructure them. Looking at Haiti, look around the Caribbean islands them. When it comes to the infrastructure for education and all these things. After all we do for them, and we suffer like that. So are we willing to go to fight to another man, and when we clean up that man's house, and then the man say, okay, get these garbage out of my side, get this trash out of my side, these racist and these imbeciles. Because if you can't value if you don't see value in yourself, don't expect somebody to see value in you. And don't be mad when people don't see value in you. Because you give them all your love, and then guess what? Them I will give back for them people all their love. So when they say, hey, black people, African people, you can't be mad at us, you know. You see over here, sir, this is a European love. You see over here, sir, this is a Chinese love. You see over here, sir, this is love, and this is love. Them are show for them people love. How can you be mad? Learn from them. If them are love for them own, why can't you love your own? When they see you kill your own and not destroy your own, that just tell them say, oh, they are not loyal to their own, so all them will be loyal to us. So my people, be loyal to your own people before you try to be loyal to somebody else. You see what I say? You see in this world, when you see the trap of the system, they make you out to be the crazy. But can I ask you something, my people? A man that created the nuclear bomb just for bomb another nation of innocent people, what do you call that? That is more than insane, my people. You gotta think about just drop a bomb, not 100 lives, thousands of lives, animal lives, plant lives. Just think about that. Crazy? My people, wake up and search. Do not put your trust in the devil. If the devil cannot love himself, you think the devil will love you? Just think about that. In the Bible, it said the devil tear down his own kingdom. If the devil tear down his own kingdom, won't the devil tear down your kingdom? So if you let the devil in your house, what do you think the devil will do? Tear down your house. See the signs of time. You feel the wind? The ancestors them they are strong. Even when them pass and look at me with them evil eye, and I send message and threat. You say too much, them can't stop it. Truth is undying. Truth cannot die. Truth cannot die. Truth will live on forever. I remember when media tells you every man is like a book. It is written by your energy. Yeah? Power unto us as people. Never stop seek and search. Africans, we are victorious. Africans, we are victorious. Africans, we are victorious. Africa, we got everything that we need. Africa, abandon hate, envy and greed. That is them. We know have to be like them. That is their curse. Because of envy and greed, they go so far. And now that is a curse. You see when, alright, physically, the physical only here without the spiritual, and first we are spiritual people. And that's why they used to call African people crazy, because they couldn't understand when they say we are talk to ourselves and a chant and a talk to the trees and a dance around trees and all kind of things. They used to be like, they just do not, probably them didn't have to understand us because they fear us. But at the end of the day, know thyself. Hey, everything is going to be better one day. But love where you're coming from. Alright, my people. Empowerment. Africans, we are victorious. We are victorious. We are victorious. And we are rich. Spiritually rich. Spiritually wealthy. And spiritually healthy. And I say this with no apology. All those who are enemies of Africans shall perish. All those who fight against Africans without a cause shall perish. All them who come and loot, steal and pollute a holy land, curse be unto them and them generation. Curse be unto the colonial rulers and them children. Them era of fallen. Wake up, understand thyself, and appreciate your brothers and sisters. Jamaica, we got a lot of warriors. We just wake up and organize. One thing, a lot of gang members, we need to adapt from somebody. If you say you live a gangster life, do not be just foolish with it. The same thing like the police force or the military force, them always organize. You think of everybody in the police system like each other? A police car go up on a mission and he start talking to him, yo, no, so me not like the boy there now. Yo. But guess what? You see when he go up on the field, brother, and him see the so-called gangsters when they call criminal, it's likely a 70% chance, 75 to 85% chance him I go have that youth back, because he say, yo, this is my party, this is my squad. Although me not understand him, the criminals them are our enemy. So organize, if you can come together and organize with a purpose, once you organize, stop take innocent lives. Stop just go there and take random lives for no reason. Study up the freedom fighters them of Africa. Look upon them, look upon where them stand for, and go in our direction. Instead of make the people them be against you, stand for our cause. Stand for our cause, stand for justice. Stand for your meaning and have voice, educate on yourself. So even when you try to come break up on an organization, when you organize on yourself, you can say, yo, the system ain't for us, we need to protect ourselves. Police don't come to protect us, so we got to protect ourselves. Life is precious to us. Life is precious to us. So at the end of the day, what we got to... Blessed brother man, blessed. Remember your ancestors, alright?
Yeah.
Respect, I. Blessed. So, when you organize, you have to have something behind, you have a voice. You don't just have to go there and do things and don't have a voice. Have intelligent people behind you who have that voice. And declare what you stand for. We have been persecuted. Our government don't care for people like we. Then left us down in the gutter, down in the jungle area, jungle and all this place. Look where them are do. They don't care for we. We call them. Police now come until we kill off ourselves. So we got to stand and protect ourselves as soldiers. We don't know nothing else. Because we in the ghetto, and this is liberty we know. So right now, we form a union, and instead of brothers, we form a union for brothers and brothers stop kill off each other. So if we can come up with something like that, if we stop the bloodshed, and them try to break up this, that means they still want the war for go on. The British them got a thing where they want to turn Jamaica in our big plantation like a prison house. Why do you think so much guns are come at Jamaica? Why do you think they want to break on the out? Because at the end of the day, when they come to run on up, them know say broken already. Because guess what? When they start sending foreign aid and say them need it, they fund a big prison system to lock down on most of the island, and that's so they get free labor. Prisoners working for free. You don't think you see nothing yet? When you're in a war, under war thing where they build a big prison house and a lot of man line up and they say, yo, these man was just destructive to society. So put them in a prison and have them work, free labor. My people, be wise. This system got planned. So before you raise your guns, know where you're fighting for. Unite with your brothers and sisters and protect your own block, protect your turf. Members, gang members, if you know a gang members, when you say you know a gang member, stop kill off each other. Become like a militia, tactical, organize on yourself. Because once you organize on yourself and you stop, take innocent life, take life without a cause, them can't just come and break you down like that. Study your ancestors, study your roots, and have no fear when you stand for something. You have to know they kill off each other with a soldier eye. Some of these police and the military, them get pampered already because the system will take care of them in the street. If you're hungry, some of them don't know where the food come from. A police come off of work, in can go in house, go eat a little food. Even for one plate of food, in can still eat. Some of them in the street for days and don't know where to get the first food. You see me I say? So you constantly in the jungle, you constantly left on the battlefield. So you got to see your skills and traits and see say, yo, you are soldiers, but they have to turn the soldiers them in a fool. Because say, oh yo, me got a tool, so me not like that man over there, so I go bust pan that man, more lick shell down in black and everything. No man, I don't saw the thing go. Yo, you just be wise and do what you got to do, alright? I one love. To my African people, me don't know who this message will reach. A long time they have sent out a message and me sometimes I contemplate, yo, what can I say? Because sometimes so much confusion there on my brain, living in the West. Because drive a man insane, me not lie. When me did there Jamaica as a young pitney, I grew up, me I hear about America. I'm saying, what is this place where so nice in my little pitney mind? Me, I think about it, yo. This place sound like, yo, where's everything gone? No more stress, no more pain, a lie. Brother, man, and sister, want to sleep on TV, like a lot of yardies now come tell you this. But me, I tell you this straight up. It's like, me not gonna say opportunity door there, but if you come in at this, be strong. Because if you're not strong, them will lead you if you get caught up in a wrong. The thing is, me used to think about it like, yo, this and this, when we get the chance to come to America. Me not love America. No, me not hate Americans. Me not hate the land of America. Me despise the colonial system. You see what me I say? And one great thing this place teach me, one great lesson because I learn from America. America teach me, say, young youth, love where you're coming from. Jamaica or Africa can be full of poverty, but virgins and sisters, when we did there Jamaica, I was a joyful soul. Then used to call me Smiley, because a peer smile me used to depend on the so me I say. But now when me in America, sometimes virgin a crack you off your force. Heart we try to crack a smile. Joy over here so not real. Why you think why people left and see them a tour other people country? Then see what America is, and America don't got no joy. Later why they try to turn people in a robot. You see, as you be happy, as you're happy, some of these people look upon you. You can feel a dirty energy sometimes. You can have a good day, and just by them got a thing called evil eye. These people drive behind you and just a penny you and a look upon you. And I muster up all the eating of them, and then you just feel you just jump like you vex them, coated with energy. And that is for leader in the arrogance. Because in a secret society, the pyramid up here so, then say those who got knowledge. You see down here so, are where the poor class there. Down here so is ignorance. You see down here so, the bottom of the pyramid is ignorance. Then say ignorance is the greatest sin. And if you got a path figure and a vision, then we get people to target you, try to, yo, me people. You see if you're a cultural man and living at this, at this so you see them try to force you to pick up the gun. You at this so you know that the gun we not good unless you stand for your right. These people will send people to come and try to pull you in a gang violence. If you know a man of gang warfare or whatever, then you some of these gangs where they control. Go there, try to intimidate him till him have to pick up the gun. And a lot of that, sometimes me and my brother them and friends them used to sit down and speak. And sometimes we go to the society and speak. A boy come already and pull out gun. Oh, you talk too much, man. I'ma put a bullet in this, I'ma put a this and that. And we could assist him after the system. And when he says we stand our ground and be like, yo, if you're going to shoot, but you're not support our message. This guy at about come close. Come. Someone try to get us to walk up close to him that he can say we was in the wrong. So basically then we send out people. Me I tell me people, when you come to America, if you're a cultural person, they will target you and try to pull you out, and the police them now will come. Seeing some there you saw at my workplace, you see what me I say. One of the manager come tell me say this youth where used to work here and not work here no more, him and his family come up in the place, threaten a black girl. I threaten a black empress and I talk about say them will shoot her, I show guns and knives. And I call her a B. You know me I talk the B word. And then say they call the police. You hear where the police them literally tell them say, and this place is a corporate place. And you know where they tell them say when they call the police say, oh, we cannot do them nothing unless they use the weapon. So I tell me say, you cannot work over your son. And first thing they must say, they cannot harm nobody unless somebody shoot you or stab you. Where the police there for? If a black man walk up in the bank with a gun, you think them will tell the bank teller them say, oh, he didn't do nothing, so I cannot underrate him until him do certain things. So place where you got a lot of black people work and they come threaten somebody like the staff members them. The police said they couldn't do nothing. Hollywood police tell these people, say, oh, we cannot do nothing unless there was harm. Just what me I say, cause that the manager relate to me, and I said, don't make the youth come back in at the store. I mean, I think about it, yo, so fishy about that. So, if a man take out a gun and shoot a man now, and he was defending himself, then you say you have to go to court, as there is a possibility, say you shoot a man in the restaurant, so you still, that can mess up your job as a black man. But make it was a where them neighbor what they call the upper class white neighbor with them suburbs. Make them go into the suburbs and try that and see if police will come and say, oh, they didn't use the weapon. Me see in America some black people do a thing. They might test and show how racist this place is. They got their license gun, their permit and everything, and then walking down the street with their gun. What if a police surround them? You see what I mean? I say surround the people them. And even when they might have and show them permit, me hear what a black girl have said. This ain't right. He got his permit, he got his gun license, boom, boom, boom. He got the right to bear a firearm. Them still tell them have to go carry a man at the station and boom. You see what I say? Then do a next video with a white youth a walk down with what they call that gun there again? AR-15 in a broad daylight. And when the police then come out for addressing, then just okay, boom, 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 and say continue on, and the white boy gone. Just like that. But there are times that people can come threaten black staff workers and boom, and police say, oh, we cannot under arrest them unless them do something with the weapon. So that show them want us to be reactionary. If we bury a lot of we. Yo, me see a lot of things in this, and when me can put out the information, I put out the information. Sometimes me I walk, me see them a push car like them have to lick me down. Boom! Even broke stoplight. And police will pass and police not do nothing. Cause one thing when me promise myself, my people, just if I'm in America, me not depend on the police, me never call the police. Only one time we ever go complain to a police, we work with this Hispanic virgin named Louis. And we did up on the street, yes, we get a job. We do a little work. Building storage. We are building storage. And so, because this man he got a drinking problem. So him used to take with money all the way up on the street. Like him must say, okay, them desperate, them need a job, nobody now hire them. Sometimes in our like when the building have good vibes, good times, he got an island thing about him, but after a while, sometime he become like he got a racist side to him, like him have to take advantage. That's what I say. So him a hold on power with money and like say this a week we work. He give us a little bit of the pay and then say in boss then give the full thing. And the next time he take time a delay and appear slowly by slowly. Then when the next pay come, he give us a majority of it and then roll some. So it's like we be like, yo, virgin, no, y'all go too far, yo, we up on the street, we work for our own. And that was aggravating me, so my brother them be like, yo, calm down. Even my brother them they get aggravated to you, swear me I say. But after a while, we got a police station and then boom, one thing they say, oh, we cannot really do anything, you swear me I say, and boom. But do not do nothing stupid. I'm see woman look at you, do not do nothing stupid. Like they look like say, oh, do not do nothing stupid because you know we're watching. So it's like sometimes they do things to us to aggravate us and let us feel like say, yo, okay, we just want to in a crime. That's what I say. Then say a black baby born in America, he get a strike already. A strike against him just by him being black. You got things say a baby born in this world, they're fearing so much and got a strike against him already. So that is tell you what America is, my people. America want to just come to where you go through and you become strong. Then utilize energy to build them system, then deprive you. You know how much Jamaican come in at this? Think say America was the best place. Buy big car, expensive car. The America find a way if we take back that money from them, and some of them in the street of America homeless, don't got nothing, can't even go back a yard. Some people wish them could have go back a yard. Right now, we lose some of our documents them. We lose some of our documents. And it's like the system trying to hold on to our documents. Although we pay money for our documents already. Because we say, yo, we don't need America. We know that we can survive at Jamaica, Africa. And through them are watch and I'll look for where we are search for. We search for places in Africa, land in Jamaica. Them know what that. Because guess what? They know so you got information, and if you got information and you go back and you wake up your people, that is breaking slave mentality. So one time a police come and I try to offer us shelter. We say, nah, send us back to Jamaica called Chrome. Because them time the Chrome did big, I go around and I look for homeless people and I try to pack up people and send them back at the island. We there in the street, I'll be like, send us home, call Chrome. This woman look upon us like she's surprised. Some people look upon us as vexed. Because when they see this, you don't depend upon the government system. Same thing with Thomas Sankara and Nkrumah was trying to get the people to understand. Just when you look for aid from the foreign system, the colonial system, they feel like they own you. But as long as you're sure, say you can help yourself, my people, and that's what they try to wall upon you. When you know your value and know that nothing cannot buy you, money can't buy you. You work for what you want, for hard work you do. You sweat for your thing. But you now go sell out yourself. You now give away yourself the money. You work for your money. You see it, and nobody can come offer your stuff under the counter and say, yo, guess what? I'ma give you this. Nobody can come and say, I'ma give you this. I'm here to work and you work for me. And me make your life better. They say you keep your money. You see it. So my people, if you come to America to make a life, make sure say you got to mentality strong. Before you come to America, connect to your roots, my people. Connect to your roots and know yourself. Because then we try to use many people to sway you. You will see a lot of smiling faces. But I watch them, I watch you. Just when they know your motive, they will go and try to tell the system. Because it's like the system are trying to hold us as hostage. When we ready for left, it's like them are trying to make it hard. Them didn't even want to get a job. Blessed be to some of our lovely people them who do not forget where them are come from. Them come and look into where we got through and bless us with opportunity to even get a work. You see what I say? I know we have a little work, we do what we got to do with no apology. We not care who vex. We not care who will listen and I go report to the system. We just one of them police pass. Put on the light like you want to intimidate me. I know when most I walk up, they must send a little agenda to try to terrify me. But guess what? Me no fear them. You see what I say? When I speak for my right, I get information, I share with my people, them nothing now stop me. Cause one thing when me have to do, I have to make sure that before me leave this earth, me can relate to my people the information, what is going on. Information where them didn't know, them know the information, you see it, and know say, yo, you know are worth it. If you didn't worth it, the creator won't put your ears to your story, I say. And when you go through all the fight, is because when you go through the fight, it's because you are precious. There's something special about you. And then just watch you feel lose it. Because I'm going to tell you something. People, if you see what garbage can over there, so first thing that comes to your mind, nothing no worth it in that. Me don't need to go search garbage, right? Unless somebody desperate. So why you think they give us a fight like that? Even when in a poverty? Because you're worthy. You are worthy even when you got dirt on you. Even when they say you're dirty, you're worthy. Then can say we're dirty but we're not unworthy. And that hurt them. We may be homeless, but we ain't hopeless. We still know how to make progress. That's what I say. So many people may love you know. More power and more strength. And black man, love no black woman. Black woman, support your black man. You see, when you see your black man stand strong, this system will try to do all kind of things to put obstacle in your way. To make you feel like your black man unworthy. But no black woman look on the traits of your black man and love him. Don't beg none of them come between you and your man. Uno been through it together, so love each other. You see what me I say? And me over here, so me say. Them fight hard to try to separate the black man from the black woman. Even those who then got as gatekeepers as some of your own people. If them people can't come pressure you enough, then we use your own people to try to get you, to separate you from your own people. Then rather if you see a black man or look on a woman and say, you B, I call our B our H. You see what I say? All kind of derogative terms to break down our standards and try to make a black woman look on the black man as worthless. Cause so yo, we not worthless. If we did worthless, them wouldn't have to put up gutters and garrison, them wouldn't have to force us down like that. Then why we take up that and believe so worthless, don't believe that you or your brothers and sisters are worthless. Cause so empower your people with your mind and do not give them no advantage. Cause guess what? Just when you start love your people more, see how your thoughts create your surrounding, my people. So sometimes when you think certain things about your people and you put them in a negative aspect, state of mind, and when they're negative, that them are release back that negative energy from them pores. And that's why the Creator said, watch my signs. In the Bible, he said, watch my signs, my small signs. Even upon the body, you got trillions and trillions of pore. You got trillions of pore. You see, when your people feel negative, them are release that. So in the society where you there, you feel that. And sometimes why me feel like that? And you don't know, so you just curse your people, and the curse where you curse your people, you feel that cursed energy come from them. That cursed energy because of that. So we are destroy ourselves. We create our own reality. So my people, love your brothers and sisters. Don't make nobody intimidate you know. What? Our ancestors, we trash them. I promise you know. They can't stop the progress. Yeah. Africans are warriors. Remember back then in Africa. I remember back then in ancient Africa, there was a period of time when black man, black woman was in kingdoms, and black man respect the woman. Black man would stand as a shield and protect their queen, and the queen would nurture our black man, rising moral, and know say he got a strong queen behind him. And some of those queens would even stand with them king on the battlefield. And together, if them a fall together. No colonizer couldn't come and give them bribe and say, separate yourself. I remember where we're coming from. My spiritual people, you don't know what me talk about. You know, everybody I will understand this, right? Some of them don't dead yet. But soon some will wake up. But my spiritual people, when we say I remember, remember to write, you can feel that ancestors' vibration, frequency, cover yeah. So never give up on our ancestors, love on our ancestors, them can't challenge we. Cause guess what? Remember say they try to hard to steal our history, to live in our history. So if them trying to be us that hard, how can the copy overtake the original? Think about that. Just love yourself and give thanks. And remember, love, justice, equality and peace. You see them we're caught in a ear, do not follow them. Because hate is a curse unto them. Some of these people suffer right now, and then kids are suffer. In a lot of them, you got a lot of them are committing suicide on a large scale. If you look on the suicidal rate between blacks and Europeans, you know who top the chart. That is shedding too much blood. You see when they shed too much blood, you know things they got to atone for that. All that blood was shed upon the earth. Even them generation right now is suffering. Wanna see that, my people? Watch there. This is just a stage. You see, because me I speak the truth, could they? Them got agenda like this. Them got agenda like this. Then we just literally pull over people and come to show themselves to you. Because you see when people, some of we as black people see the police, automatic fear. We fear them just because they show themselves and so they try to get power. My African people, I'm going to tell you this straight up. I see this many times. These police will show themselves to try to intimidate the black man and the black woman because they want to silence your voice. And I want to see that. I want to understand. Yeah? Them don't like me to send the message. So they might try to put fear to my heart. But remember what me say? I rather taste death, my people. Life is sweet. I love my life. But I rather taste death than join those who oppress me and my people. Forget them vehicle. Forget them offer. Cause even church and used to try to buy way out. Then use church to try to buy way out. You see what I say? So a lot of these religions today too, them use them against their own people to capture the minds. Tell the people you are a sinner. And get the people in a guilt. Yes, we as people can have sinful ways, but we as people can change. We are changeable. And that's why you have positive and negative. We can change. That's what I say. Celeste say one thing, do not live in guilt. Guilt is like a mental prison. And that then try to get us in. You see when you start break free from guilt, my people, some of you couldn't smile, you start feel more free up. Just use affirmation, I am free from guilt. I am free from guilt. I am free from guilt. Now they might try to target me with their sorcery. Because I feel it, yeah? But it is weak. Yeah, they might try to put me in a fear. They can attack me all in war. They can't stop my spirit. They can't stop it. Yes, so my African people, I am free from guilt. I am strong. I am cursing the colonial system and the children of the colonial rulers. I am cursing the colonial system and the children of the colonial rulers. My people, some of you got a strong mind, visionary, strong. So if you utilize your mind and focus, and some of our African people go in at the mountain and chant and visualize, teach kids how to curse the colonizers and then generation curse them for what they do to uno. When by cursing them, uno do in a eat is that emotion and knowing as a human being. They might try to rob us of our innocence. They might try to turn out God's holy children. They might try to turn out the children of the earth to become destructive, to become hateful, to become indecent, to lack discipline, to lack self-respect, to lack ethics and morality, to not have respect towards nature that feed us all. And so you know that this system don't care. Some of my Jamaican people don't think so are starved. Right now, if you're in the street of America and you're hungry and you can walk miles and miles around the city from Miami, Broward, anywhere, my people, and look for one fruit tree. No? You're not seeing none. Sometimes you see a little fruit tree in a people's backyard. But guess what? You're going to some of these people yard, even if some of these people not eat it. These people so trigger happy, then we just shoot you down. We know what island brethren. Him used to there, pick him jelly them, go around. The brethren fit, active, strong. Although he didn't got certain things, and the man got a little trolley, a basket, and a push. Getting jelly, I do something positive. Selling jelly, make a little liberty, and guess what? The man go climb somebody's tree and you know where them do, shoot the man. Just because the man a pick a jelly. You see what I say? So down at Jamaica in some of the islands then we got some trees, we got with fruit trees them, and sometimes things where we got, we look upon it like it have no meaning. And we be like, yo, this ain't have no value. But when you come to America, you can have a job today and tomorrow you don't have a job, my brother and sisters. Because the system just use you and then dispose of you. And you see when you're in the street now, what them out try to force you to do, either become gay, lesbian, sell yourself for the money, or whatever, any bribe where I go demoralize your character, or that them will send to you, or that them will try to do. You see what I say? So somehow we got them things there, Jamaica and in a different island, appreciate what you got. Sometimes although some of you don't got food to eat, some of you can't go climb a tree. Sometimes fruit trees, my people, they all over, even in the bushes. Nobody don't live there and you can't go climb a tree and pick a fruit. And I know say you like that. When you're in America, you know so. If you're hungry, you will see people are walking at the street till and drop down and dead. Me even see a white man in the street. We are work. And sometimes we carry food from our workplace because then that's where food. And we go give the homeless people them because we the homeless in America too. And no matter how much money we get, we say forget it. Money don't make me better than nobody. Because it's just money. And some nights when we are walking and carry food go give homeless people, we see police are follow away and speed up fast, burn tire, vex because we help homeless people. And we used to carry our food go give our white brethren up so and some black brethren. And after a while corporate take over then say people cannot take food out of the store. They don't like people share. The Bible even talk about alms, giving. Give to the needy, give to the poor, give to who? The unfortunate. When you're in our position we can help, try to help. And our parents didn't grow up to be greedy and all this, so we retain that comes to train up the kids right. That's what I say. And so we retain some of them principles there. And we try to help out because we're in the street and we know what hunger feel like. So sometimes when we are careful, we give them, we see the police and drive fast us vex. In the middle of the night, I watch people do good deeds, so they must show you say them what people feel do bad, my people. And different experience, I'm telling you all this. What we see living in this system. Them know what you feel have a good character of helping because then say God is help. God helping people, God help people, God is considerate, God is caring. You see what I say? So then we have to take away that and make our heart become hard like stone. Some people say, yo, no, say me suffer, so guess what? Man, me not help nobody. Them love that. Because that will make your heart become corrupted and your energy will become impure. Now, one time we go, so we get a message say the brethren dead. We think say starve, the brethren starve and dead. Not of some of them people come out to help them. Sometimes you see some hungry people walking at the street of America. You think America is all good and gold. Brethren and sisters, my people, you always see people walking in America and stagger and stagger and stagger till those days no more of them dead. But when you watch TV, guess what them will do? They will put all the city liberty and show pretty flashy lights and say everything is good. You come from a poor country, you could have look and say backside. And there's some more to live. But when you taste it, you don't want it. Me hear a lot of island people come and say, man, I used to thought America was everything, boy. But guess what? No. When we did there in our island, we was blessed. We did have gold spoon in our mouth and we didn't know. You see what I say? We see some of our people regret this life. They come over here so they make money. But where the love gone, where the joy gone. You know, they. You see what I say? So some of with their yard and different places in Africa. Love wanna come from. And Africa stay strong, stay blessed. Who no got natural resources. Stop make them take away uno things. Stand up for each other. Build uno community. Build uno homes. Love your brothers and sisters. And one thing, when uno got businesses, hire uno people to build uno self. Because guess what? When you come in at this, if you stand up in a line, you could have been qualified and quick for hire for them more than fear. Even if you were qualified, they might look out for feed them people. Even if they don't like them, they must make sure they set for them people before they set you. So when somehow we were a business owner in the island in Africa, things say, oh, a foreigner come, someone will give a foreigner opportunity over for me. You could have given them opportunity, and some of them, when you come back over here so, and you think that these people will help you, them not help you. That's what I say. So just be wise. Help your people. Help your people. Build up your home. And don't fear no threat. My people, one love. Strength and power. Guidance and protection. Sankara, 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 my president. Sankara, Sankara, my president. Sankara, the emperor. Sankara came as an upright man. Sankara, Sankara, your memory live on forever. Sankara, Sankara. Sankara, Sankara, you them could never conquer. Sankara came as an upright man. Sankara, Sankara, you gave us the answer. Emperor Selassie, I know you try, and still so many people cry. And still I wonder why. Marcus Mosiah Yahweh. Marcus then war we fi cuss, but we not cuss. We just a focus, not pan no bogus. Marcus, them a train us out fi cuss, but we not cuss. We just a focus, not concentrate pan no bogus. Our enemies got to disappear like hocus pocus. Cause we see say them want we lose our focus. Some sharp, sharper than a sword. You're brave and bold, even when you get caught in the cold. Some sharp, you're brave and bold, and you're sharper than a sword. Harriet Tubman, they want to know where you're from. We say Harriet Tubman, you is a African, you is a empress. Respect to the leaders. Rosa Parks. When the people them dead in a darkness, you create the spark in the dark. Empress Rosa Parks. When the people was in darkness, you create a spark. Light up the darkness. Malcolm X, with you we see them vex. You step in discipline and principle. Malcolm X, your character of discipline and principle make the enemies them so vex. You perplex them with your intelligence, Malcolm X. Our heroes, them are the best, no, nevertheless. Queen Annie, yeah. Queen Annie, you are our empress, you are our granny. Yeah. Queen Annie got the strength of 10,000 man in an army. Queen Annie, nanny, nanny, nanny. That's our granny, but got the strength of 10,000 man army. Blessed be Africa, love, power, empowerment. Yeah, man. Love on you, alright. A time for me take me journey. If you don't hear for me, if you don't hear for me, you know what happen. Yeah, man. Blessed love. Yeah, man. Blessed I. Stay strong, my beautiful people. Respect, much love, guidance and protection. And to all of the artists them all their way to conscious music, and although some of you do some music we're still rebellious. Yeah, man. We give thanks to cause yes, we need rebellious ones, so you swear me I say. So guess what? We stay strong. We always need lions. We need the brains and we need the lions them. So just know what we're fighting for. You swear me I say. Never lose no way. Respect. Even if you don't lose no way at times, which man don't make mistake, just revert back. You swear me I say. We love you always. Blessed. Stay strong. Power. Power.